The current time is 5:53. I was supposed to be somewhere at 5:30. On this video, I'm gonna show you about my day, but I'm also gonna break down why do we run late as creatives? Why does that happen?
Indie Jones, back with a trendy flow. I'm still trying to find my voice in this here scenario. Here we go.
I'm on my way to David's Harp Foundation, which is a nonprofit in downtown San Diego that John Keith actually works out of. That's how we connected. His mentors produced some stuff for me back in the day, and they're having a big open house tonight, MC competition. I'm judging it. I love David's Harp. I love all the people that work there. The work they're doing is incredible. Obviously, you know, John Keith is my friend, my artist, and so I'm super excited about tonight. Anyway, I was supposed to be there at 5:30. Just didn't factor in I was gonna hit rush hour traffic leaving the house at 5 o'clock. And John Keith's probably gonna be upset. First they told me 5, and then I called him and I said, hey man, is this one of those trick times where you're really just trying to get me there early? Do I really need to be there at 5? And he was like, nah, you could be there at 5:30. And I was like, all right. I read an article recently about why people run late, and it's very interesting. First of all, optimistic people tend to be way more late than pessimistic people. Here's why. We just tend to think super positively about everything. So I'm like, yo, I gotta be somewhere at 5:30 in San Diego. It's 40 minutes away. I could leave at 5. I'm just uber optimistic. I don't factor in traffic. I don't factor in driving conditions. I don't factor in the time it takes for me to walk out of my house, forget, run in, grab something. The time it's gonna take me to park and get out of the car. Optimistic people just tend to, like, we stretch time outside of reality. And creative people, a lot of times, end up being very optimistic. And so we just have a warped view of time that's not accurate. It's not reflective. And we think that we can modify time based on our own optimism and how we feel at the time. And so this should have been a time where he lied to me and told me to come at 5 instead of 5:30. But he told me 5:30, and now I'm gonna be there at 6. I'm just gonna walk over here somewhere. What's HQ?
Live trivia game.
6:05, we're here. I feel terrible. So now at this point, I just gotta own it, you know? I just gotta own it. I gotta apologize. I gotta, you know what I should do? I should sneak in and act like I was using the restroom. That way I won't seem as late. So when you're late, the only solution is just to own it.
They said I ain't vulnerable enough. Maybe I should glorify my sin more to endure how my life has been so tough. Much easier to skip owning it. Keep condoning it like I ain't the one ultimately controlling it.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Are you upset?
No, I was just playing.
Wait, you tell me at 30 minutes earlier than the real 30 minutes earlier?
Huh?
You tell me an extra 30 minutes earlier?
No, it was actually 5:30.
You really needed me at 5:30?
Yeah, it was really 5:30. That's why I said 5. So you get it by 30.
You should just stuck with that.
Yeah, I know, I should have. I thought that, like, you know.
Wait, so is everyone just waiting for him sort of thing?
Yeah. No,
Really? Oh, okay.
You make me the villain for telling it how it is, but that's the only way that I know to live. This ain't even for you. My therapy, I'm really trying to ignore you. So as I hold this brush and continue to paint, I had to make this piece about everything I ain't. Yeah, everything I ain't. Everything I ain't. Not what you want me to be, but everything I ain't.
I think the reason why many creatives are really optimistic, which by default causes us to run late, is because it requires a great deal of optimism to believe you can make a living and an income off of your art. To some degree, it probably requires a level of delusion to believe you can become good enough and refine your craft enough to actually see a return on your investment, some sort of return on all the hours, all the attention to detail, and all the struggle it takes to become a full-time creative.
Gang life, violence, forces aiming to hurt us. No, I was simply at risk of missing out on my purpose. Someone saw me when I never even knew existed. Not only a love and passion for music, but an ability to steer our generation away from a destructive direction. Now I know I was at risk. Because what if nobody told me? You say the mind of a child is like a ball of clay. Well, what if I had nobody to scope me? I seen thugs become theologians, shutters become shepherds. Yeah, I dare you to quote me to come fact checking. It's all breaking. How could I not reach back and offer my hand? You know, with no mentor, I would not be where, what, or who I am if you knew what somebody could be.
Everything I ain't, look, everything I ain't, not what you want me to be. They said I ain't technical enough. I need to use more.
I'm so excited. Are you just like, you're supposed to peel it or just?
Oh, you should just bite into it for sure.
That's really very delicious.
I wanted to do it.
Just got done, 4th annual David's Harp open mic. This is the first one they did, MC 16 bar challenge. It was super cool. A lot of these kids got some pretty heavy stories, and it was just dope to participate, man. All the good work you're doing here at David's Harp. Yeah.
Incognito. Far away from him. Incognito. Came in one way. Incognito. Not leaving the same. I'm going with the top down. Waiting for the countdown. All grace, no wishes. No loans, no interest. Feels good. Tony. Yeah. Tony. We the ones chosen. Stop. Running late here unannounced. Nothing worse than a game with no crown. And I don't fit in to pretend that you blend like a front out of town. God stepped in and said, oh, the accounts. Now you don't know what to do with the pounds. Take a view of the house, make it true till it's ours. I'm producing amounts, it's a nuisance, the house. I am so ouch.